Llew,
Huh? What?
what are you doing?
I don't know, man, because I mean, it's been like 10 years and like a gazillion movies. Usually I like wearing a witty shirt in correlation to the review I'm doing, but there's just too many to pick from. I really don't know what kind of shirt I'm gonna wear. I really don't.
What about the shirt you're wearing right now?
Yeah, I know, but I'm being very nitpicky, but it's got Wolverine, it got Logan on it. As much as I hate to say it, he's not part of the MCU. Well, it's gonna bother me, but I don't want to use this shirt.
So what do you have?
Well, how about this?
That's the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man? Oh, okay. How about this one?
Babe, that's my shirt.
Oops. This felt kind of tight. Oh, look, they got Nick Fury on it. Okay, hold on. How about this one?
I think that's a little bit too much. Take it off.
Okay, all right. Is it muffling my voice?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
How about this one?
What kind of is this? He's not even in the movie.
All right, actually, it's the next movie. And plus, it's the same reason why I can't wear the other shirts, Wolverine too, right?
Do you have anything with Thor?
Like Mjolnir? Where is Mjolnir? Oh! Ow! No! It's a bad Mjolnir. Bad. You died. You dead. Okay, how about these? Huh? Huh?
That's DC.
I know, but seriously though, they really could have used this guy in the movie. Anyways, how about this?
That's DC. Stop it.
Okay, you gotta admit though, if it wasn't for Wonder Woman, we wouldn't have the green light for female superhero movies on the way. Captain Marvel, Black Widow, let's go. All right, hold on, just shit. This is hard. I really can't make up my mind about this. And on top of it all, I actually do feel kind of bad that I missed out on doing a review for Black Panther.
You need to take your time and think about what kind of shirt you're gonna wear.
Say that again?
You need to take your time to think about what kind of shirt you're gonna wear.
Say that one more time.
You need to think about
No, the last part.
what kind of shirt you're gonna wear.
I'm the Black Panther that shot the drug dealer.
I got it.
What kind of bull is this?
Okay, sorry. But I made up my mind, okay? I made up my mind. Okay, here we go. Hi everybody, welcome to Lew's Reviews. And it's been 10 long years since we got things going with Iron Man, but only 6 years since the first Avenger, and we've come a long way. Under the supervision of Nick Fury to put together a team to fight opposing threats from space, none of them could have imagined the magnitude and how high the stakes will be when Thanos steps into the fray. And without giving anything away, this is totally spoiler free, I just want to say that I liked it. I had certain expectations that were met and exceeded in very unexpected ways. But without further ado, here's my review for Avengers Infinity War. We're only going to stick with what we know from trailers and clips that are existing right now. The film picks up immediately after Thor Ragnarok, and it wastes no time exhibiting just how dangerous a threat Thanos and the Black Hand are. Even though the movie stars pretty much everybody, I'd say about 95% of the full MCU roster, from Tony Stark to Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, to Benedict Cumberbatch, to Bradley Cooper as Rocket from the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Russo brothers, Anthony and Joe, do an excellent job just putting everybody together, mixing up their skill sets, their quips, with just enough screen time to give an overly satisfying, if not exhausting superhero team up, which is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and it's going down as probably one of the greatest superhero movie team-ups I have ever seen in my life. And even though the movie is called The Avengers, as it focuses on 3 different parties, one led by Thor, the other one with the Guardians, and the stronghold found in Wakanda. My favorite being the one with Doctor Strange. He's my favorite. Each of them focus on how they're gonna go about stopping Thanos and the Black Hand, and preventing Thanos from collecting 6 Infinity Stones. I did find that the movie is a story about Thanos. And despite the fact that I found his goals very one-dimensional, like Hydra in the Captain America movie where Red Skull pretty much just wanted to wipe out 20 million Americans due to overpopulation, it's sort of the same thing with Thanos, but on a galactic scale. He wants to control half the universe by destroying half the universe. His point of view is that life is full of pain and suffering, so why experience it when I could just end it for you right now through mercy killing? Again, despite his goals being relatable to a crowd-controlling Mustang, Thanos himself is not a one-dimensional villain. He's a three-dimensional character. I know that's very pun-worthy for me to say that, but it's true. I really mean it. Josh Brolin's performance is outstanding as a computer-generated purple-faced Titan. We've come a long way from CGI. I remember the first time I saw computer-generated images on movie was Jurassic Park, and it was amazing. And it got pushed further with 3D, especially with Avatar with James Cameron. And the point I'm trying to make here with Avengers and Infinity War and the CGI with Thanos, it was so immersive, he almost looks real, especially when he physically interacts with all the Avengers and the Guardians. And then you get to learn about Thanos and where he comes from and his planet. But as he pursues his goal of collecting the 6 Infinity Stones, you start to realize that this task is actually taking a toll on him. Yes, physically, but also emotionally. And speaking of emotions, woo-wee, this movie was a roller coaster of emotions. The movie establishes very early that these people's lives, these heroes, that their lives are on the line here. And usually I'm very picky with the overusages of gags and jokes, especially with Thor Ragnarok. Black Panther wasn't so bad, but in Infinity War I really welcomed the jokes because the movie was so intense. It was like a breath of fresh air to actually laugh through all the intensity. And believe me, it's intense! For the past 10 years though, the MCU has developed a reputation for creating forgettable throwaway one-movie villains. With the exceptions of Loki and recently Eric Killmonger, who I found to be a villain with a very compelling point. His motives and his voice was a reflection of black culture and history. The point here I'm trying to make is that these villains were memorable, and Thanos is a villain that we're gonna remember. This movie is a superhero movie to remember, and this is a game changer. The things are gonna change from this movie moving forward to Phase 4. With a running time of about 2.5 hours, it's the longest MCU movie out there, and should be so. It exceeds in the huge task of combining all these heroes into one movie. Heroes from Iron Man to Black Panther. Their paths, their journeys, their characters all come together quite brilliantly. No wonder this movie took 10 years to make. A lot of thought and heart was put into these characters. It was cool seeing a man of science like Iron Man work with galactic heroes like the Guardians and also the master of the mystic arts himself, Doctor Strange. As a fan, I couldn't have asked for more, but my expectations were exceeded. So as much as I would love to give this movie a 5 out of 5, officially I'm gonna give this movie 4.5 Infinity Stones out of 5.
There's 6 of them.
Just don't worry about it. I don't grade out of 6, it's out of 5, okay? Up until this movie, we don't know where the 6th one is, so I'm sticking with 5. Even though this movie does have a beginning, a middle, and an end as it follows the story of Thanos and his goal of collecting the 6 Infinity Stones, we do have another movie to look forward to next year. Kind of like in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, or the Lord of the Rings movies, The Two Towers, or The Empire Strikes Back. Even though these movies have an ending, they don't exactly have a conclusion. But we have next year to look forward to, and I'm very excited about it. Well, there you have it guys. If you like this video, be sure to look down, like, and subscribe, and check out all my other videos. But I will see you next time. Toodaloo!